Morning, everybody. It's Friday morning and 5 o'clock Friday morning, 5 a.m. And I came to bed yesterday afternoon feeling quite yucky. My son had been, and then I had to come to bed because I was feeling so ill. It's a stomach ulcer, so I know what it is. But my son has said he manages a couple of shops, and he said that there's 5 people being sent home with COVID symptoms. 2 have tested positive. It worries me to death. 2 have tested positive, and my son had to go to the airport yesterday evening. I haven't heard from him yet to have his test, and then he has to wait 24 hours for the result. So it's a worrying time, and regardless of whether people agree with COVID or whether it's real or manufactured or exaggerated, for goodness sake, if you're going into shops or where the public is, wear a mask. How difficult can it be just to comply with that? You know, better to err on the side of safety and be cautious. Anyway, look, all my trimmings are down, but these are forgotten. They've got to come up. I've come to look out the window because, yes, we have snow. And it's still snowing, I think, by the look of it. We've been threatened with the beast from the east in terms of weather. So I'm going to go and have a look out the front door and see what it's like. Still haven't got the dolly's lights. The lights for the doll's house fixed. These are all my daughter's birthday presents. It was her birthday on the 2nd of January, and of course can't see her. Anyway, going to take her downstairs and see what it's like outdoors. Oh gosh. Yep. And it's still snowing. 5 a.m. and we're in winter wonderland. It is so cold. I'm not the only one up by the look of it. Probably people who work early days or just got home from a late night, working a night shift at the hospital or something, I don't know. But look at this. Kids will be out next door building a snowman later. Sorry, I'm speaking very low. I'm aware that people are in bed. So what I'm going to do now is, although it's early and I wouldn't normally eat at this time, I didn't have lunch yesterday, I didn't have dinner, so I'm going to have some toast and some coffee. I left my television on all night. I've just turned it off, so that was left on all night. I don't know, I need to be careful. It has been known that I've gone to bed and left my door open as well, so I need to be a bit cautious. I don't know if any of you know how to go about revamping a table. This table I've mentioned before to you, and it's 210 centimetres long, 95 width, 95 across, 210 down. It cost a fortune, as did the chairs, but I'm not bothered about the chairs because I've got some new ones. But I've been looking at new tables and thinking of getting one. My daughter doesn't want me to because of the sentimental value of this one. So what I was thinking was I've scrubbed it and you know, you can see all the wood grain, and it's gorgeous. I've scrubbed it. Now I'm aware that people have been known to paint their furniture, revamp their furniture. I guess I'd have to treat this as a wooden floor would be treated, because it's solid oak. And I'd have to give it another good wash or two, sand it down, and then get all the dust, etc. off, and then get to painting it. There's 3 big planks, as you can see. One, middle, that one. So I guess it would come up quite nice. If anybody has got any ideas on how successful that might be, given that I'm not the world's greatest do-it-yourselfer, can just about put a light bulb in, if you've got any ideas as to how that might be achieved, a great effect, a shabby chic, or shabbier chic than would normally be expected, as I'm doing it, I'd appreciate your knowledge. Or maybe your husband's a carpenter. Maybe you are. Or maybe your husband's a carpenter. Don't know. But if you've got any ideas as to how that might be achieved, and how successfully it could be done, and how easily too it could be done, I'd appreciate it. This I've got to give a good wash to. I wash it probably 4 or 5 times a year, so it's due again, and that won't be gotten rid of, because Alfie, that was one of the last things that Alfie bought me before it became very poorly. So now I'm going to have my tea and a slice of toast, and I will be back with you. Oh, word of warning, anybody, if you're getting a new cooker, don't get one of these. It's a Chef Master. It was in the top few to purchase in, 90 centimetres wide. I got rid of my old cooker, which was only 6 years old, but I wanted a change. Wanted it all to match in the kitchen. Big disaster. Well, no, not a disaster. Big mistake. Expensive mistake, because it just doesn't seem to work as well. I don't even know why I would envisage it would, as it's got toughened glass on these doors here, but it hasn't got a glass door that you need to open there. And I did some bread in the Dutch oven the other day, and whilst it was okay, it wasn't great, I don't think. And my son-in-law mentioned at Christmas he didn't think that the oven was as good. Well, no, I don't either. So if you're thinking of getting a new cooker, don't. This was a false economy, really, because I was going to get an Arga, and I was thinking they're far too expensive. Well, I may as well have gotten one, really, because I'm going to change this later in the year, maybe. I don't know. How much longer have I got on this earth is what I ask myself, without being depressing or morbid, because how much money do I really want to spend is the question. You can get a good view of the table now from here. I think that might come up quite nicely. Different colours. As the kitchen is going to be mint green, my son's painting it for me. As that's going to be mint green, I could use mint green and a darker green, and a cream could make it quite jazzy. Anyway, I'm going to get my toast going, a cup of tea going, and I'll be back a little bit later on today. Okay, bye-bye. God bless.